Okay. Hi guys, a very good afternoon. Sir, we are in a somewhere about to complete the unit 1. So in lot of previous 8 days onwards, we are discussing share application, money received, transfer to allotment. Next one, allotment money due. Next one, allotment money received. Next one, first call due. Then after first call money received, and again second and final call due, and again second and final call received. And we have seen calls in arrears, calls in advance, and interest on calls in arrears. What is the maximum percentage? 10%. So more than that, more than above 10% is allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Even though it was mentioned in the AOA also, it is not permissible. And then the case of calls in advance, what is the maximum amount of percentage? 12%. More than that, allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. And then we have discussed about the interest on calls in arrears and interest on calls in advance. And then we have discussed about the forfeiture. So in the case of forfeiture, if it is a premium received means, how many accounts only will come into the picture? 3 accounts. Premium not received means 4 accounts. In the case of premium received, we have to reduce the premium received from the bank balance. And in the case of not having any premium, how many accounts will come into the picture? 3 accounts. Next, when coming to the reissue, okay, what is the formula for the reissue? So reissue, we can reissue at a above the face value, below the face value, or at par. If we are going to reissue at a below the face value, that particular amount should be transferred to the discount should be transferred to the share forfeiture account. So after the reissue only we have to transfer to the capital reserve, otherwise we should not transfer to the capital reserve. For example, we have forfeited 200 shares, but we have reissued only how many shares? 100. In this situation, how much amount only we have to transfer to the capital reserve? On that 100 shares only we have to transfer to the capital reserve. For the remaining 100 shares, we should not transfer to the capital reserve. What is the formula for the transfer of capital reserve? Reissued shares into forfeiture into reissued value minus discount. Okay na? In the case of premium, what we need to reduce? Premium also we have to reduce. Are you getting the point or not? So we have discussed. So this is only formula for the reissue of shares. What is the formula? Reissue of shares into received minus securities premium minus discount. Here securities premium will be reduced only in the case of collected, not collected. Collected. In the case of collected only, we have to reduce what? Securities premium. Otherwise we no need to reduce the securities premium. Is there any doubt up to here? So now we are going to start the full-fledged question. Already we have discussed one of the question number 14. So I think you have solved the question number 19 case C. This one we need to discuss. Huh? Case 3, I need to explain. Okay. Okay. I will explain the case 3. Just a second. Now it is okay now? Okay, what is your doubt? Nothing. Today a new person come into the picture. The original bald-head fellow came to the class. Okay, KB Limited forfeited 15,000 equity shares of 15 each, including what? 5 rupees is a premium amount. That means what is the face value per share? 10 rupees is the face value per share at a premium. For non-payment of allotment money, how much? 8, including the premium. Here we have collected the amount, we have not collected the amount. We have not collected the premium amount. In this situation, we should add the securities premium, we should not add. We should not add. Directly the received amount minus what? That one, that amount also we have to reduce. So we'll get a clarity. Wait a second. And the first and final call of rupees how much? 5 rupees per share. Out of that, 10,000 shares we are reissued at the rate of 14. Here the premium we are issued. There is no discount. There is no discount. That means the total amount of forfeited will be transferred to the capital reserve. We don't need to reduce anything. Are you getting the point? Sir, in the above situation, we are reissuing at a discount. Here we are reissuing at a premium. That means all the forfeited amount on how many shares, ma? Only on 10,000 shares will be transferred to the capital reserve. The remaining 10,000 shares forfeited amount will be transferred or will not be transferred? Will not be transferred. So we'll get a clarity. SEMA. So case 3. So we are going to prepare what, ma? Balance sheet. In the balance sheet, totally how many items will be available, ma, now? 4 items, because premium collected or not collected, ma? Not collected. So first one is called as share capital, and next one, ma, securities premium, next one bank balance, and next one calls in arrears. Total calls we have called up, only one call only we have called up. All the calls we have called up. That means face value will be transferred to which account? Share capital account. On how many shares? 15,000 shares. We are forfeiting the total shares now. So 15,000 into 10 rupees. Can I take directly, ma? Because all the calls we have called up. That is equal to how much, ma? 1,50,000 rupees is the amount will be transferred to the share capital. So 15,000 shares into what is the premium amount? 5 rupees. That is equal to how much, ma? 75,000. And how much amount we have collected? We have collected only application amount. Yes or no? So that is equal to what is the application amount, ma? So for the non-payment of 8 and the final call. So the balance amount is how much, ma? Here 3 rupees from the allotment case and 5 rupees from the first and final call. What is the total amount, ma? 3 plus 5. That is equal to 8. That means on application how much? 2 rupees. Are you getting the point or not? So otherwise we can write like this. Out of total 10 rupees, 2 rupees on application, 3 rupees on allotment, 5 rupees on first and final call. So including the premium available in the allotment. So plus 5, and here also what, ma? Plus 5. So now in the bank account, 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 5 rupees, 2 rupees. On how many shares, ma? 15,000 shares into 2 rupees. That is equal to how much? 30,000. Calls in arrears. That means how much amount we have not received, ma? We have not collected this one and this one. We have not collected the total amount. On how many rupees we have not collected, ma? 3 plus 5 plus 5. That is equal to how much, ma? 13. So 15,000 into 13. That is equal to how much, ma? 1,95,000. So balance sheet tallied. So how much, ma? 2,25,000. Is there any doubts? Okay, now what is the entry, ma? We have to cancel 4 accounts, or we should not cancel. We have to cancel the 4 accounts because we have not received what, ma? Securities premium. If in case we have received the securities premium, means we should not disturb the securities premium, and the amount of 75,000 will be reduced from where? From the cash. But here, in case we have not collected the securities premium, so credit will be go to the debit, and debit will be come to the credit. So what is the entry, ma? So share capital account or equity share capital account. Share capital account debit. How much, ma? 1,50,000. And securities premium account debit 75,000. 2 shares. We should not write the bank. We have to write what, ma? Forfeiture. 2 share forfeiture account. How much, ma? 30,000. And next 2 calls in 1,95,000. So this is the forfeiture entry or reissue entry, ma? Forfeiture entry. So we have completed the first one. Is there any doubts up to here, ma? So next we are reissuing. At the time of reissuing, how many shares only we are reissuing, ma? 10,000 shares at a premium. At a what, ma? Premium. Can you say the premium value here? 4 rupees. This premium value will be transferred to securities premium. Will be transferred to which account, ma? Security. So that means how much amount we are going to collect? 14 rupees or 10 rupees? 14 rupees. On how many shares? 10,000. So can I write the bank account debit? Because we are collecting or we are not collecting? We are collecting. On how many shares? 10,000 into 14. That is equal to how much? 1,40,000. 2. Equity share capital. Only face value or premium amount? Only face value. So 2 share capital account. How much? How many shares? 10,000 into 10 rupees. 1 lakh. Next 2. Securities premium. How much the remaining value? 10,000 into 4. That is equal to how much? 40,000. Being shares are reissued at a premium of 4 rupees. Now, sir, here if you observe the scenario, this forfeiture account for how many shares? 15,000 shares or 10,000 shares? 15,000 shares. But how many shares only we have reissued? 10,000. Are you getting the point or not? Okay. So that is equal to, which account will be reduces now? Share forfeiture account will be reduces, and we have to do what? Debit. Okay na? So share forfeiture account debit to which account we have to transfer? To capital reserve. So how we will get 30,000 divided by 15,000 shares. Can I write like this? 13,000 divided by 15,000. Then if you do that calculation, what is the value will come into the picture? Per share value. Per share is equal to how much? 2 rupees. Then how many shares only we have reissued? 10,000. That is equal to how much? How much? 20,000 will be transferred to the capital reserve. Still the balance 10,000 will be in the which account? Share forfeiture account. What we need to do the share forfeiture account? We have to add or we have to less? We have to add back to the share capital under the head of shareholders funds. Have you remember or not? If in case call scenarios means what we need to do? We have to reduce the call scenarios. Is there any doubts? So this is the overall. Did you understand this one? Okay, na? Or otherwise, we have discussed another formula. What is the formula? Reissued shares. What are the reissued shares? 10,000. Okay, na? Into collected amount. Okay, na? How many rupees you have collected? 2. Okay, na? Minus discount. Is there any discount? There is no discount. That is equal to how much? 0. If you do like that also, what is the result? 10,000 into 2, that is equal to 20,000. Here in this situation, at the time of reissue, we are reissuing at a premium. We are not getting any discount. That is the reason we are putting what? 0. Okay, na? So please take a note of it. Completed? Now it's fine. Okay. Now we are going to discuss. Please open question number. Sir, I will say the question number 15. Today's homework is question number 18. Okay, now please take a note. What is the homework? Question number 18, the same model which we are going to discuss now. What's up, man? Sir, here is the material. You can take a look. Okay, na? I will say the story also. No problem. I think you have remembered the working note. In the case of oversubscription, which working note we have to prepare? We have to prepare certain working note. What is the first point? Number of shares received. And next one, number of shares applied. How much amount we are received. Next one, how much amount we have required to receive. The excess amount will be there. The excess amount we have to transfer to which account? Allotment account. Next one, due on the allotment. Next, the balance amount we have to receive on the allotment. I think you remember that working note. Okay, na? Or otherwise we can copy from there itself. Otherwise, okay? Okay, let us start the reading. Okay, Alpha Limited issued A prospectus inviting an applications of how many ma? 2000 shares at the rate of 10 each at a premium of 2 rupees per share payable as follows. Okay, we have issued how many shares? 2000. So we have to think from whose point of view? Alpha Limited point of view. Okay na? Next, on application how much ma? 2. On allotment how much ma? 5, including the premium. Okay. Next one, first call 3 rupees, second and final call 2 rupees. Is there any doubts up to here? So I am taking a note. So what is the question number ma? So where we have to put the question number? Middle of the page, question number 15. So Alpha Limited issued how many shares ma? 2000 ra. 2000 shares. Can you say the face value? 10 rupees. What is the premium? 2 rupees. Plus 2 I am writing like that. Okay na? Next, how many installments are there ma? We are having the 3 installments. What is the first installment amount? 2, 5. Okay. 4 installments we are having. Okay, 2, 3, 2. Right. 3 ra. Second one plus 2 I am writing here. So this is a premium. Okay na? Okay. You have to follow our rules and regulations. Okay. Now, in this question we are having 2 Gundu fellows. One of the Gundu fellow will not pay the allotment and first call we are going to forfeit. Okay. Till now okay nama? Now we are seeing the actual data which was given in the question. Applications were received how much ma? 3000. That means our company prestige is more or less. We are having the goodwill. That is the reason they are getting how many shares ma? How many applications? 3000 applications. And pro rata allotment was made on the applications of how many ma? 2400. That means we have rejected how many? 600. Okay na? Now for the 2400 who are applied, we are going to give how many? Only 2000. That is called as proportionate basis. It was decided to utilize the excess application money towards the amount due on allotment. Okay, without mentioning that one also, what we will do ma? The excess application money we are going to make the allotment adjustment. Mohit, to whom the 40 shares are allotted, failed to pay the allotment money, and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call, his shares are forfeited. So one of the first Gundu fellow name, what ma? Mohit. So first person is called as Huma, Mohit. He is holding how many shares? 100? 40 shares. 40 shares. He has paid the application, not paid the allotment, not paid the first call. In this situation, we have forfeited. Okay now guys, what is the next one? Okay, I'm up to here. Okay, next one. Jagat, holding how many shares ma? 60 failed to pay the 2 calls. On his such failure, his shares were forfeited. So Mohit, Jagat. How many shares he is holding? 60 shares. Paid the first call, paid the application, paid the allotment, but he not paid the first and final call. After that we have forfeited. 2 cases we are having. Yes or no ma? So what is the first case? Premium not received. What is the second case ma? Premium received. We should be very careful. Okay na? What is the next one ma? Out of the forfeited, 80 shares are sold to Rishabh, are credited to as a fully paid of 9 rupees. That means reissuing at a discount or reissuing at a para? Reissuing at a discount. Okay na? Para. The whole the Mohi shares are being included. That means what ma? This 80 shares including what ma? Mohit 40 shares and Jagat 40 shares. Out of 60 only 40 only we are reissuing. So how we can represent? So this fellow 40 and this fellow 40. 40 plus 40. Total how much ma? 80 shares. We are going to reissuing at a reissue at the rate of 9 to R. So this is the whole story. Is there any doubts up to here? No. We have to prepare certain working note and we have to start the writing. So first we have to write all the working notes and then we can prepare what ma? Journal entries. Or if you want to write the entries, first we can write the entries and then we can prepare what? Working notes. So what we can follow? Option A, first working notes. Okay, completed up to here. Okay, what is the working note number 1 ma? Calculation of excess money adjusted against allotment. You can write like this, no problem. How many categories of shares are there? 1 or 2 amma? 2 categories. So we have received totally 3000. Out of the 2400 are allotted on the rate of pro rata, and outrightly how many applications we have rejected? 600. So particulars category A or 1 or 2, you can write like this, or category B. Totally we have received 3000 shares. Out of that 2400 is the one team and 600 is the another team. So what is the meaning of this one ma? Applications received, applications allotted, number of applications received. So A, number of applications received. So what is the B point ma? Number of applications allotted. Yes or no ma? So how many we have allotted ma? For 2400 we have allotted 2000. So here we are going to allot or we are not going to allot anything? We are not going to allot anything. Is there any doubts up to here? So what is the third point ma? Application money received. How much application money we have received? How we will get ma? A into how much? What is the application money we have received? 2 rupees. A into 2 rupees. That is equal to how much ma? 2400 into 2 rupees. 4800. And so here we can write the rupees. So no need to confuse. What is the next one ma? 600 into 2. That is equal to how much? 1200 rupees. Okay na? And next one. What is the D point? Application money or money required to receive. No problem. You can write anything. Application money required to receive. Now, what is the calculation ma? B into 2 rupees. So what is the B point? 2000 and 0. Okay now. That is equal to how much ma? 4000 rupees, and here no need to receive anything. Guys, are you understanding it or not? Now, what is the E point will come into the picture ma? Money adjusted against allotment. Money adjusted against allotment. So how we will get this amount ma? 4800 minus 4000 only na? So that means C minus D. Guys, respond ma. C minus D. How much? 800 rupees here. And here what ma? 0. Okay na guys. So that means we have received, what is the excess amount we have received? 800 rupees. Can you share the per value? Can you say amount per share per amount for per share? 800 divided by how many shares ma? 800 divided by 2000 shares. That is equal to how much? 0.4. Okay, now are you getting the point? So that is required at the time of forfeiture and reissue. Okay, next one ma. F. What is the F point? Allotment money due. Allotment money due means on how many shares we need to receive the allotment money? 2400 or 2000? Only 2000. From allotment onwards, the actual shares only we have to write. So 2000 into how much ma? Can you say the allotment money receivable? 3 plus 2. The total money, how much we need to receive ma? 5. That is equal to how much? 10,000 rupees we need to receive. But how much we have already received ma? 800 rupees. Are you getting the point? Now, what is the next point? Money received from need to receive from allotment. Money need to receive on allotment. How will get this one ma? F minus E. That is equal to how much ma? 9,200 rupees. Is there any doubts ma? So this is the working note we are going to prepare. Completed guys? Okay. Leave the space for one page. One side of the page, leave the space, and then we can continue what ma? Journal entries. Wherever the requirement, this is working note number 1 na, we can fill the working note and we can go and apply there. So I am also leaving one page and I am also starting with another page. So what is the heading we need to put ma? Journal entries in the books of Alpha Limited. Draw the format for 2 pages, nothing but 2 sides. This one, if you completely understand, means the first unit will be completed. Okay na? Okay guys. Okay, shall we start ma? Is there any doubts? Dates they have given ma? They did not given the dates. Okay. First one. What is the first entry ma? Application money received or receivable? Received. So what is the entry ma? Bank account debited to share application account. So on how many shares we have received the amount? On 3000 shares. So 3000 into 2, that is equal to how much ma? 6000 and 6000. Being application money received. So we have to transfer the application money to the allotment. Before, and then we have to refund certain amount, and then we have to transfer to the share allotment account certain amount. So shall we start, ma? Okay. Now what we need to do, ma? Share application money. Share application account debit. How much, ma? Total 6,000 to share capital account, and a certain amount we need to refund, na? So to bank account, and the excess amount which we have received, how much, ma? 800 rupees. We have to transfer to share allotment account. Okay. How much amount we need to refund? We can write that one first one, na? How much amount we need to refund, ma? 800 rupees. Already we have calculated in working note number 1. Is there any doubts, ma? So you can mention there working note number 1. And how much application money we need to refund? Where we will get, ma, this one? Already in the working note number 1. So this amount of 1200, what we need to do? We need to refund. This is the amount is called as what, ma? Excess amount. Are you getting the point or not? So this is the, what is the meaning of this 4,000? Amount transferred to equity share capital. Are you getting the point or not? Okay, na? Shall I move on? Okay. Here the 1200 rupees, and here how much, ma? 4,000. So what is the total amount, ma? 6,000 sufficient. Are you getting the point or not? Okay, na? All the information we have got from working note number 1. Fine, na? Respond, guys. We have to write the allotment entry. Okay. Okay, guys. I have taken a reverse. No problem. Testing. 1200 and 800. Sometime it happens. No problem. Okay. What is the narration we need to write, ma? Being amount transferred to share capital, or we can write the in detail amount transferred to share capital, excess amount we have refunded. Okay, now excess amount which we have received in application we have transferred to share allotment. Oh, if you want you can write shikharatutorials like that. Okay, you can enhance the narration whatever you wish. Okay, what is the third one, ma? Allotment due only on how many shares? 2000 shares. What is the entry? Share allotment account debit. Okay, I can understand your feelings. Control. Share allotment account debited to share capital. So what is the amount, ma? 2000 into how much, ma? Okay, na? Here how much? 3 rupees, yes or no? And 2 securities premium. What is the premium amount, ma? Then 2000 into 2 rupees. That is equal to, can you say the here the amount, ma? 6,000 on share capital, 4,000 on securities premium. What is the total amount, ma? 10,000. So being allotment money due or receivable. Okay, up to here is fine. Now be careful, ma. We have not received on how many shares? 400 shares. We need to 40 shares. Okay, we need to receive on remaining shares. Remaining how many shares will be there, ma? Out of 2000 minus 40 means 1960 shares we have received. So fourth one. First can I write like this ma? Bank account debit. So 1960, sorry guys, 1960 shares into 5 rupees. Oh, okay guys. Okay. Already we have received 0.4. Already we have received how much ma? 0.4 at the time of that one. Okay na? Now how much we need to receive ma? 4.6. How much we need to receive? Only 4.6. How did we get the 0.4? 800. 800 divided by 2000, that is equal to 0.4. Already we have collected at the time of application itself. Now we are going to receive only 4.6. Now what is the next one ma? Calls in arrears. How much? 40 into 4.6 is the calls in arrears. Is there any doubt? Is the calls in arrears. Next one ma. To share allotment account is equal to how much? 2000 into 4.6. Okay nama? 2000 into 4.6. Can you say the calculations? 1960 into 4.6. 9016. Okay. 184. Hurry. Say the calculation ra. 184. What is the total ma? 9200. Now it is fine na. Here 9200 and here how much ma? Excess 800. So if you add both the things, how much we need to get ma? 10,000. Okay, fine na. Okay, is there any confusion? Already we have received 0.4 at the time of application. Now we need to receive only 4.6, but that fellow is not given. This will be transferred to calls in arrears. Okay, being allotment money received and not received on 40 shares. You can write like this. Simple allotment money received. Okay, what is the second entry ma? Fifth entry. Due on first call. Okay. What is the entry ma? Share first call account debited to share capital. Super, what a participation. Okay. And how many shares we need to receive? 2000 shares into 3 rupees. That is equal to how much ma? 6000. What a spontaneous answer. Okay, what is the narration ma? Being share first call due. Now comes the good thing. Okay. Now only on how many shares we have received the amount? Here second fellow is also not paid ma. Okay, second fellow is having how many shares? 60. First fellow is having how many shares? 40. Totally on how many shares only we have received? 100 minus 2000 minus 100. How much ma? 1900. Super. Bank account debit. So can you say the calculation ma? 2000 minus 40 minus 60 into 2. Can I write like that? 3 sorry guys. Okay, into 3. That is equal to how much? 5700. So remaining what ma? Calls in arrears. How many shares here also? 40 plus 60 into 3 rupees. How much? 300. and 2 what ma? 2 share first to call account. How much? 6,000. Being first call money received. Okay, na guys. Now we have forfeited now. First we have to write the forfeiture. First, next we have to write the due. Yes or no ma? How many shares only we have forfeited? 40 shares. Directly I am writing ma. How many points will come into the picture? 40 points will, 4 points will come into the picture. Okay na? So directly I am writing. Or if you want, we can prepare working note number 2. Okay, what we need to do? Preparation of working note or directly? That space is required, even required for the reissue also. Okay na? Here I am not going to write anything related to forfeiture. At the time of second time forfeiture is there na? At that point of time we can write. Okay na? No problem. Okay guys, directly first share capital account debit. How many shares ma? 40 shares we are forfeiting. Into face value na? Okay now, face value of called up. Face value of called up only. Can you say the face value of called up? 2 plus 3 plus 3. Yes or no ma? That is equal to how much ma? 8. So I can write like this. 2 plus 3 plus 3. That is equal to how much ma? 8. 8 into 40. That is equal to how much? 320. Is there any doubts? If you want, you can write there. Face value of called up. And next one ma. Securities premium. We have to reduce or we should not reduce? We have to reduce because we have not received the securities premium. So premium account debit. What is the calculation ma? 40 into 2 rupees. That is equal to 80. Next, whatever the amount we have received should be transferred to share forfeiture account. Okay, to share forfeiture account. How much amount we have received ma? Only application. On how many shares? 40 into 2. That is equal to how much ma? Okay, just a minute. So we are going to forget this one only. 2 plus what ma? 0.4 also we have received na? Can you say the total calculation ma now? 40 into 2.4. 96 rupees. Okay guys, here this highlight this point ma. Okay. That means the remaining amount we have to transfer to which account ma? Calls in arrears. Now how will get the calls in arrears ma? 40 into, what is the remaining value? 5 we need to receive na? Out of 5, 4.4 we have received. What is the remaining value? 4.6. So 4.6 plus 3 only called up na? 4.6 plus 3. That's all. What is the amount ma? 304. Guys, okay na? Here the most important key role is which one ma? Called up amount only. We should not transfer the uncalled amount to the share capital and calls in arrears. Fine na? Okay. What is the narration ma? Being shares forfeited. So this calculation is also important. Okay na guys? Okay. Next, we can continue. From here onwards, only how many shares will come into the picture ma? Only 1960 shares only will come into the picture because already 40 shares we have forfeited. Now, can you say the 8th entry ma? Second call due. What is the entry ma? Shares second and final call account debit to share capital account. Can you say the amount calculation? 2000 minus 40 into 2 rupees. Yes or no, ma? Second call. What is the amount? 3,920 and 3,920. What is the narration, ma? Being second and final call due. Fine. Here also highlight this one. 2000 minus 40. Okay. Now on how many shares the amount we have received? 1960 minus 60. That means only on 1900 shares only we have received the amount. Completed, Amma? Okay. Give me some time. Okay, ma. What is the entry number? 9. Okay, bank account debit. So what is the calculation, ma? 1960 minus 60 into 2. That is equal to how much, ma? 3,800. What is the next one, ma? Calls in arrears. How much we'll get, ma? 60 into 2 rupees. How much? 120. So 2 share second and final call account. How much, ma, total? 3,920. So being second and final call money received. Being second and final call money received. Okay, na? So what is the 10th one, ma? For which option, na? Now we can write the working note number 2, because here in this situation we have received the securities premium. Shall we continue? Okay, now come to the previous pages. Below the working note number 1, write the working note number 2. Laughing. Okay, na? What is the working note number 2, ma? For a feature of, what is that fellow name? Mithuna? Jagat. For a feature of Jagat shades. How many shades, ma? 60. Okay, can you say the calculation, ma? Okay, what are the 4 points will be there? Share capital, securities premium, bank, and calls in arrears. So this one you are responding spontaneous. Okay. Now, only on how many shares, ma? 60 shares. First, share capital, face value of called up. Yes or no, ma? That means directly we can write into 10, na? That is equal to how much, ma? 600. Securities premium, ma? 60 into 2 rupees. 120. Bank, how much amount we have received, ma? 60 into 2 rupees on application, 5 rupees on allotment. What is the amount, ma? 420. Correct number. Okay. Here also same thing, Here how much ma? We have not paid the 3 rupees on first call, 2 rupees on second and final call. What is the amount ma? 300. What is the total? 720 and 720. Okay na? Now what we need to do ma? A special point, we should not cancel the securities premium, and this amount we have to reduce from bank. 120 if you reduce means how much we are going to get? 300. Now what is the entry ma? This entry we are going to write in. We are going to write at that point of time. So what is the entry? Share capital account debit how much? 600. To share for feature account 300. To calls in arrears 300. Okay na guys? Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. Nowadays this kind of Gen Z kids is not having the patience. That is only the problem. Okay. See me and learn that how to be the very patient. Okay. The share capital account debit how much ma? Directly I am writing 600. Okay na? If you want you can refer the working note number 2. Super guys. 2 shares for feature account how much ma? Directly 300. 2 calls in arrears account 300. So right here working note number 2. Being shares forfeited. Okay Nama. Now comes the final entry. Reissue of shares. This is important. So we have to go to the working note number 3. This is a working note number 1 and this is a working note number 3. Okay na? Now go to the working note number 3 ma. That means go to the above of the journal entries. Final. Okay. Reissue of shares. What is the formula ma? At the time of reissue? Yeah, reissue is a simple. Reissue is a simple ma. Reissue is simple. So we have to see the working note number 3 at the time of transfer to capital reserve. Okay. We can write directly na reissue. How much amount we have received? Bank account debit. How much we have received ma? How many shares only we have transferring? 80. So 80 into 9 rupees. That is called how much? 720. And the remaining amount we have to transfer to share for feature account. Nothing but a discount. What is the discount ma? 1 rupee. So 2 share capital account. How much ma? 800 rupees. Being reissue of shares at a discount. Next comes the important one. 12th one. This is working note number 3 ma. You can refer, no problem. Okay, what is the formula ma here? Shares for feature into amount received minus securities premium minus what ma? Discount. Securities premium we have to reduce only at the time of only at the time of receipt of securities premium. Okay, na guys? Okay. Ratio of shares transferred to capital reserve. Okay, how many members are there here? 2 members. What is the first member name? Mohana, Mohita. So, Mohit case. In the Mohit case, what is the formula, ma? We have collected the securities premium, we have not collected. We have not collected. That means simply we can write reissue shares into what, ma? Into money received minus discount. So, how many shares we have reissued, ma? Total 40 shares we have reissued. How much amount we have collected? Only 2 rupees we have collected. 2 plus that 4.4 also we have collected, ma. 2 plus 0.4. Okay, na? So 2 plus 0.4 minus what is the discount, ma? 1 rupee. So what is the amount? 56. Okay. What is the meaning of this one, ma? This much amount we have to transfer to capital reserve from the whose point of view? From Mohit point of view. Next, who is the another fellow, ma? Jagat. From Jagat point of view, what is the formula, ma? The same formula, na? Different formula, na? Different formula because we have collected the securities premium. Super, guys. So reissue shares minus money received minus securities premium minus discount. Okay, how many shares we are going to reissue? We have forfeited 60, but we are going to reissue only 40. So 40 into how much amount we have collected, ma? So 2 rupees on application and 5 rupees, total 5 rupees. In that 5 rupees, what is the face value? 3 rupees. So that is the reason I am adding only 3 rupees. Okay, na? Minus securities premium 2 rupees minus discount 1 rupee. Okay, na guys? Oh, guys, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, okay, 1 second. So 5 minus 3 minus 1. Sorry, minus 2 minus 1. Okay, na? In that 5, the 2 rupees included, na? That is the reason we are reducing the 2 rupees. Okay, na guys? In that 5, total premium also included. That is the reason we are reducing what, ma? 2 rupees. So what is the amount, ma? 160. What is the total amount? 56 plus 160. 216 should be transferred to which account? Capital reserve account. So what is the entry? Shares forfeiture account debited to capital reserve. Sir, this is the calculation you need to understand. So we have collected the application and we have collected the allotment, but we are reducing what, ma? Securities premium and discount. So completed. So what is the entry, ma? Share forfeiture account debited to capital reserve account. What is the amount, ma? 216 and 216. Being gain on reissue transfer to capital reserve. Being gain on reissue transferred to capital reserve. So hence proved completed. Here this is only the important point. Seeing pamphlet. Or a gundu fellow, go outside. You will not understand this concept, okay na? This one. Okay, why? What is the reason? This is the first class of you. How will you understand? It will take so much time. Don't do comments on the faculties. How much, sir? After recording, I will talk to you. I will remember this scenario. Okay? What happened? Okay. Please remember me this concept about this. So completed, ma. So now 15 completed and 14 also completed, ma. So what is the next question? 18th question is the homework. Outrightly 18 is the homework, ma. 17 also homework. Remaining all homework. 17 is also homework. Hostel work. 19 we have completed. So come to the 20th. Okay, 20 also homework. Really, 20 also homework. Okay. Yes, that is only logic. And what I am saying is that topic was completed. This one we can discuss. So come to the 18. 18 I have given the homework now. Sorry. 17. 17 I will do. Okay, no problem. $16 pending, na? No, completed. 16 you will do homework. 16 I will explain. 17 you will do homework. Okay, somebody read, ma. Hero. Here there is no hero. Hero Limited issued how many equity shares, ma? 10,000 equity shares of 100 each at a premium of 25 per share. Under these terms of issue, the shares were to be paid as follows. So 2023 John first application how much, ma? Including the premium 50 rupees. Sir, here on application only the premium amount was included. So February 1st allotment was done. April 1st the balance of rupees how much, ma? 25. So here 25 rupees is the face value and 25 rupees is the premium. 50 we have collected here, and what is the balance amount, ma? 25 we are received. Okay, now next one. The issue were oversubscription. The applications were received and summarized as below. Here there are 3 categories, ma. Number of applicants in a categories. In a category, how many applicants are applied? 40. And a B category 20, and a C category only 1. Okay, now here applied by each applicant in the 3 categories. 40 applicants are applied how many shares, ma? 200 shares. So 40 into 200, that is equal to how much? 8,000 shares. And 20 applicants are applied how much, ma? 2,000 shares. That is equal to how much? 40,000. So here in the first case 8,000. In the second case how much, ma? 40,000. In the third case how much? One applicant has applied how much, ma? 8,000. What is the total applications we have received? 50? 56. Okay, now here issued to each applicant, even though they applied how much, ma? 200, we are issued how much? 100. Okay, next one. 2,000 applied means how much we have issued? 200. 8,000 applied means how much we have issued? 2,000. So here 100 into 40, that is equal to how much ma? 4,000. 100 into 40, that is equal to 4,000. 200 into 20, 4,000. So 4,000 plus 4,000 plus 2,000, that is equal to how much ma? Sufficient? Are you getting the point? So all are pro rata na or what? Are all pro rata only. So the persons who has applied 200, I am giving how much ma? 100. That is, what is the proportion ma? 1:2 or 2:1, whatever it is. And here ma 2,000 and only 200. So we are giving all to the pro rata basis. Before that what ma? Some of the applications we are rejecting and some of the applications we are applying on a pro rata basis. Did you understand the concept or not? Here 40 means number of persons. 200 means number of applications applied by each person. Applied by each person. Like that we are getting this one. How many applications we have received means? What is the total number of applications ma? 56. How many we are going to allot means? 10,000. Are you getting the point? Okay, next one. So one of the condition of this issue was amounts overpaid on application were to be retained by the company and used in a reduction of the further sums due on allotment. All the surplus contributions were refunded on a 1st February. What is the meaning of here 1st February ma? Allotment situation. Okay na? That means if that amount, whatever the excess we have received, that is sufficient to allotment means it is fine. So it is in excess of allotment. In excess of allotment, that amount we are going to refund at the time of allotment, not at the time of application. Guys, are you getting the point or not? So imagine, so we have received 1,000 rupees ma at the time of applications, but 500 rupees is sufficient for the application. Okay, what is the excess amount we are having? 500. But when coming to the allotment, only 300 is sufficient. Still, how much excess how much amount is there in our hands? 200. The 200 we are going to refund it back. Okay, now we are not going to transfer to the first call. What we are doing ma? We are going to refund at the time of allotment. Okay, now after allotment we are going to refund. That is the point they are saying. Next one ma. Ramesh, who has subscribed 100 on applications for 200 was unable to meet the claim due on April 1. What is the meaning of April 1 ma? Huh? April 1 means nothing but first and final call. What he is doing ma? Subscribed how much? 100 on application for how many shares ma? 200. Okay, that means what is the proportion ma? This which category they are presented? A category. One of the person who is presented in A category, what he is doing ma? He is unable to meet the claim due on the April 1. That means he is not paid the first call amount. On May 5, the director forfeited his shares. That means how many shares he has forfeited? 100 shares or 200 shares. He has applied for 200, but we has given for 100. Okay na guys? Okay. Next one. All other shareholders paid the sum requested on the due dates. On June 10, 2022, the directors reissued the forfeited share as a fully paid up to Mohan on receiving the payment of how much ma? 10,500. So which shares they have forfeited ma? 100 shares. They are transferred to other person. He is a fully paid up. Whether there is any discount or not, we have to check. Whether is there any discount or not, because indirectly he is saying the amount. Okay na? Can you say how much amount we have received ma? 10,500 divided by how many shares ma? 100 shares. That is equal to how much? 105. That means reissuing at a premium, at a para, at a discount, at a premium. That means all the forfeited amount should be transferred to capital reserve. Should be transferred to capital. Is there any doubts? Okay na? That is the whole story they are saying. Okay na? Prepare the statement of February 1, 2022 showing the overpayment, underpayment in respect of category of all and show the above transactions appear in the journal of the company. Is there any doubts ma? How many categories are there, ma? 3 categories. Is there any outright rejection? There is no outright rejection. All the persons we have given certain amount of shares to the each person. Here the important working note is called as what, ma? Working note number 1 will play the key role. Okay, na? So let us start. Okay, guys. Question number. If we complete this question as early as possible, we can take a leave. Okay, that is depends upon you whom. You are me. You. If you participate, we can complete as early as possible. Okay, na Akash? Gundu fellow, okay na? What is the question number, ma? Question number 17? Homework. Question number 18? Question number 20? Homework. 21? I will discuss. Okay, 20, 21, I will discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay. The syllabus of the examination is only issue of shares. I know which question we will get. Yes or no? You know na which question will come into the picture. Okay, guys. Experience. Working note number 1 or 2, amma? 1. Working note in the case of oversubscription, or what we can write, ma? Amount need to adjust against allotment. Now how many columns we need to open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For particulars. Huh? Category A, B, C. Super. Okay. What is the first point? Applications received. Super. Number of applications received. How we will write, ma? This one, be careful. 40 applications we have received. 40 members. 40 members. Each person is going to apply how much? 200. Now, how will get the amount, ma? 40 into 200. So, right there. Okay, na? 40 into 200. That is equal to how much? 8,000. What is the next calculation? How many members? 20 members. Each person applied how many shares? 2,000. That is equal to how much, ma? 20 into 2,000. 40,000. And next one, ma? 1 into 8,000. That is equal to 8,000. So you have to do this one. Otherwise, gone. Went, gone to Assam. Now, what is the next one, ma? Number of applications allotted. Super. How will get this calculation, ma? 40 into 100. 40 into 100. Next one, ma? 20 into 200. Next, 1 into 2000. 40 into 100. That is equal to 4,000. What is the next calculation, ma? 20 into 200. 1 into 2000. Okay, na? These are amounts or rupees? Number of applications. Number of applications. Okay. What is the next one, ma? Application money received. So application money received means A into application amount, B into application amount. A into application amount. Super. Application money received, that is equal to A into, what is the total application money? 50 or 25? 50 ra. Application money ra. How much amount we have received? 50. Out of 50, 25 is the face value and 25 is the security premium. That is not necessary. How much we have received? 50. So can you say the calculation? 8 5s are 40. Yes or no? 4 lakhs. Write the calculation ma. Or no need? No need. Next, 50 into 40,000. 2 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Right. 1 0 mistake. Next, 50 into 8,000. Same na, 4 lakhs. Okay, I'm up to here. And next, what we didn't write the next point. Application money need to receive. Now what is the calculation ma? B into 50. So 4,000 into 50. 2 lakhs. Next one ma. 4,000 into once again 50. How much ma? 2 lakhs. Next 2,000 into 50. 10 lakhs. Hey. 4,000 into 50, 20 lakhs, huh? 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 1 lakh, huh? Okay. So why you guys are not responding? Doing the calculations or not, ma? A total 10 lakhs, yes or no? 10,000 into 50, 10 lakhs. Now what is the next point? Money adjusted against allotment. How much more? How will get this one ma? C minus D. C minus D. 2 lakhs. 18 lakhs. Okay. What is the next point? Allotment money due. Okay. Only A, B, C, D, E, F only. Allotment money due. Okay. How we will get this one? B into 25. B into how much ma? 25. What is the first case? 4,000 into 25. 1 lakh. Allotment? 50, 25. Oh, sorry guys, 50. Right. Matra. Okay. 4,000 into 50. How much? 2 lakhs, Okay. Next one, ma. 4,000 into 50. Once again, 2 lakhs. 1 lakh. Now, up to here is sufficient or not sufficient? Not sufficient. One more point we have to write. What is next one, ma? BFG. Money need to receive on allotment. Okay, ma. Any amount need to receive? No, sir. We are having excess how much? 2 lakhs. And here also we need to receive how much? 2 lakhs. Then no need to pay anything. So that is equal to how much, ma, here? 0. Can I write like this? Next one, ma. How much surplus amount we are having? 18 lakhs. And we need to pay only 2 lakhs. Still surplus, na? So here also 0. Okay, na? Okay, no need to receive at the time of allotment. Sir, what I am asking, any amount need to receive on allotment or no need to receive? In the first case, what is the surplus we are having after the application? 2 lakhs. I need to receive how much? 2 lakhs. That means, still is there any amount? No. Next, I am having the surplus how much? 18 lakhs. But I need to collect only 2 lakhs. Still excess we are having. So that means no need to receive anything at the time of allotment. Next, I am having surplus how much? 3 lakhs. But I need to pay only 1 lakh. So that means no need to receive at the time of allotment anything. Okay, now. Then the next point is the important. Excess amount after allotment. Is there any excess amount after allotment? That means how we will get means E minus F. E minus F. Same, 0 na? 0. Here how much? 16 lakhs. What we need to do is 16 lakhs. We have to refund. We should not adjust against the first call. We have to do the refund. And next one, ma. 1 lakh or 2 lakhs? 2 lakhs. Here also what we need to do, ma? Remove. Okay, na? So that is the reason what they are saying means here in this situation, one particular person not paid the first and final call. What particular person is not paid the first. We need to receive this amount, but we, okay, now how much amount at the time of first and final call, ma? That is equal to how many shares we are having? 4,000. 4,000 into 25. That is equal to how much? 1 lakh. But one of the person is holding how many shares? Certain amount of shares he is unable to pay. That is the reason we have forfeited that fellow shares. Is there any doubts? Here, what is the important calculation of this question? Only this working note is the important calculation. Have you understand this one? Okay, now still no need to receive the allotment money in the 3 cases. That means amount received, that entry should not pass because all the amount we have received at the time of application itself. Okay. Shall we start the entries, ma? Is there any doubt? Okay. Give one more page gap for the reissue and forfeiture situations. Okay, now for the working note. Simple, ma. We can directly pass the entries easily. What is the heading we have to put, ma? Journal entries in the books of, what is that? Hero. Okay, shall we start? Simply by way of seeing that working note, we can write. Akash, have you understand this one? Working note 1. Thank you, Akash, for your understanding. What is the first entry, ma? Bank account debited to share application account. How will get the answer, ma? What are the things we need to add? Application amount received. That means what are the things we need to add, ma? 4 lakhs, 2 lakh, 20 lakhs plus 4 lakhs, or 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh? 4 lakhs plus 20 lakhs plus 4 lakhs. That is equal to how much, ma? 28 lakhs. Okay, guys. Super, fantastic. Dates they have given. Sorry, guys. What is the date, amma? January 1st, 2023, not 2025. Okay, 1st January 2023. Or if you are having any love on 2026 means you can put the 2026. Okay, what is the total amount? 28 lakhs. If you want, you can write here 4 lakhs plus 20 lakhs plus 4 lakhs. Being securities premium difference will be given at the time of transferring to allotment. Transferring to allotment. Being application money received or paid or receivable? Received. Super. Such a nice guys. Okay, next. On the same date we are transferring to allotment, share capital, or on the date of allotment? On the date of allotment we have to transfer to the share capital. Can you say the date of allotment? 1st February we have allotted the shares. Okay, what is the date, ma? 1st February 2023. Now comes the real amounts. Okay, what is the first thing we have to do? Share application account. What is the total amount we have received, ma? 28 lakhs. First of all, to share capital account. So the only face value, only face value we have to transfer to the okay, sorry guys. How many applications we need to receive normally? Go to the working note. So 2000, 4000 we need to receive in the first case. 4000 and 2000. What is the total? 10,000. What is the face value? 100 rupees. What is the face value, ma? 100 rupees. Okay. That means, can I write like this? So this is the important, ma. Please pay attention. 10,000 application into 100 rupees. That is equal to how much? 10 lakhs. Can you say the premium? Okay, wait. Sorry guys. So application amount how much, ma? Only 25 na. What is the total amount? 2 lakh. How much? 2 lakh 50, 10,000 into 25. 2 lakh 50,000. What is the premium amount we have to transfer, ma? To securities premium. The same amount, na? 10,000 into 25. That is equal to how much, ma? 2 lakh 50,000. What is the remaining amount, ma? Remaining amount we have to adjust against allotment. We have to adjust against allotment. Share allotment account. What is the balance, ma? Or here only we can do one thing. Whatever the allotment actually received, that will be transferred to the share allotment, and remaining amount will be transferred to the bank. So which point is the best point? What I am saying is, whatever the actually we need to collect at the time of allotment, ma. Allotment due. Go to the allotment due. How much? 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh. Actually this much amount only we need to receive, na? Yes. This amount we have to transfer to the share allotment. How much amount we need to refund back? 16 lakhs and 2 lakhs. Okay, now this amount we have to transfer to the which account? Bank account. Okay, now we can separate here, or else what we can do, ma? We can transfer the balance amount to share allotment account, and then after what, ma? After the allotment, we are going to transfer, we are going to reduce what, ma? Share allotment, and we can transfer balance amount to the bank. So which point is the best point I am asking? First option, na? Okay. What is the amount we have to transfer to the share allotment, ma? See the amounts? 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh. So 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh. What is the total amount, ma? 5 lakhs. Can you say the balance? Balance 18 lakhs to bank account. So how will you get this one, ma? 13 lakhs plus 5 lakhs, huh? 16 lakhs plus 2 lakhs. That is equal to how much, ma? 18 lakhs. Okay, na guys? You to understand this point. If you want to understand this point, you have to go to the where, ma? Working note number 1. So being application money transfer to share allotment, comma share capital and bank account. Guys, are understanding this one? Simple. Next, we have to write what, ma? Due entry at the time of allotment. Third one. The same data, different data, ma? Same date at the time of allotment itself. So what is the same date, ma? 1st February 2023. Yeah? Okay, what is the entry, ma? Share allotment account debited to share capital account. How much, ma? So how many shares? 10,000 shares into what is the value? 50 rupees. That is equal to how much, ma? 5 lakhs. Okay, Nama. One time we have credited, another time we have debited. Allotment is there or not there? Not there. No need to write the collection amount of allotment because already we have received at the time of application itself. That amount is sufficient or not sufficient? Sufficient. That is the reason I am leaving it off that payment, that collection entry at the time of allotment. Okay, what is the next one, ma? Refund we have already done, ra. Refund we have already done. What is the meaning of this 18 lakhs bank? You are refunded the excess amount at the time of allotment transferred to the share capital only. Okay, no need to write. If in this case we have transferred this amount to the allotment, means what we have to do? Share allotment account debited to bank account. That entry we need to pass in this situation. Guys, okay na? What I am saying is, మనం గనక ఈ షేర్ అలాట్మెంట్కే కనుక ఏం చేస్తుంటామమ్మా, ఈ బ్యాంక్ అమౌంట్ కూడా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తుంటే అప్పుడు ఎంట్రీ ఏం రాసేవాళ్ళం? షేర్ అలాట్మెంట్ అకౌంట్ డెబిటెడ్ టు బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్. బట్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ డన్ హియర్, వీ హ్యావ్ segregated the amount to the share capital and we have segregated the amount to the bank with the help of working note number 1. That is the thing we have taken here. Did you get the point or not? Okay. Next, directly we can write what, ma? First and final call due and first and final call collection, forfeited, reissue and transfer to the capital reserve. Okay na? Okay. First we have to write the due entry. What is the date of that one, ma? 1st April. On that 1st April, we have to write the due entry and we have to write the collection entry. Any date they have given, ma? So 1st April. (2023). What is the entry, ma? Share first and final call account debit to what, ma? To share capital. On how many shares, ma? Only on 10,000 applications. How much amount we need to receive? 25 rupees. So 10,000 into 25, that is equal to how much, ma? 2,50,000 and 2,50,000. Being first and final call money due are receivable. Okay, guys, everything fine? Next, what we need to do, ma? Receive. At the time of receiving, on how many shares we have not received, ma? The person who has applied 200 shares, but we have given only how many shares, ma? 100. That means only one person. Only one person. So that means on how many shares we have not received the amount? 100 shares. That means on how many shares we have received the amount? 9,900 shares we have received the amount. So the same date, 1st April 2023, bank account debit. What is the calculation, ma? 9,900 into 25. 2,47,500. Next one, ma. Calls in arrears account debit. What is the calculation, ma? 100 into 25. That is equal to 2,500. To share first and final call account. How much, ma, total? 2,50,000. Guys, okay na? This is a simple entry, ma. Okay. What is the narration, ma? Being share first and final call money received. Okay, what is the next point? Forfeiture. On which date we have forfeited, ma? Reissued on January 10th. May 5th we have forfeited. Okay, on the 5th May. May 2023. What is the entry, ma? Here we have received the securities premium, we have not received the securities premium, ma. We have received. That means only the balance amount we have to transfer to the share forfeited account. Directly we can write. Is there any problem? Okay, directly, ma. So what is the entry first of all? Share capital account. At the time of share capital account, only face value of called up, ma. On how many shares? 100 into what is the face value? 100. Face value 100, ma. Okay, na? So 100 into 100. 1 lakh. 10,000. This is how you are going to end up with what, ma? 0 marks. Now what is the next one? So securities premium will be there or will not be there? Will not be there. Actually will be there at the time of not issue. So 2 shares forfeited account. So now 100 shares we need to issue. Now what we need to do, ma? We have received totally how much? Received 50 rupees at the time of application plus 50 rupees at the time of allotment, but we should not transfer securities premium. That is the reason we need to reduce what, ma? 25. Okay na guys? Because we have collected, we have not collected. We have collected, that is the reason we have to reduce what ma? 25. Now, what is the amount will come into the picture? 7,500. 2 calls in arrears. How much ma? 100 into 25. So that is equal to 2,500. Being shares forfeited. Okay na guys, please highlight this one. 100 into 25 plus 50 minus 25. Why you are reduced to the 25? Premium amount. Okay, next one ma. What is the date of reissue? June 10th is the date of reissue. So 10th June 2023. Can you see the entry for the reissue ma? Bank account debit. Next one what ma? Share forfeiture account debited to share capital. But we are giving at a premium at a para, at a premium. How can we identify ma? Because we are receiving how much? 10,500. Okay, 100 into 100, 10,000 only we have to reissue. But we are reissuing at a price of more than 10,000. Guys, okay na? Now what is the entry ma? Simple na. Bank account debit. How much? 10,500 to share capital account. How much ma? 10,000. Yes or no ma? What is the face value? 100 into 100. 10,000. Next, 2 securities premium. How much ma? 10,500 minus 10,000. That is equal to 500. So being forfeited shares reissued at a premium. Being forfeited shares reissued at a premium. Now we have to transfer all the share forfeited amount to the capital reserve. Can you see the share forfeited amount having value ma? 7,500. All this amount we are going to transfer to the capital reserve because there is no discount. There is any discount. There is no discount. Okay na? Reissued at a premium. Okay na? Shall I continue? Final. So we are going to pass this one after 10th. Okay na? Because reissued happened on 10th na. So 11th I am going to transfer. So 11th June 2023. What is the entry ma? Shares forfeited account debit to capital reserve. You know how to calculate. Number of shares reissued is equal to how much ma? 100. Okay na? Into what is the amount we have collected? 50 on application, 50 on allotment, but we have to reduce what ma? Premium 25. Is there any discount? There is no discount, 0. What is the total amount? 7,500. Being balance in share forfeiture account transferred to capital reserve. Okay, Nama. What are the points you require to remember? Working note number 1, second one, ma. After for feature only, we have to transfer gain to the capital reserve. Completed. So this is how we have completed how many questions in the today's class? 2 big questions. We can say not the big questions. We are discussing a point of view for feature when securities premium received, when securities premium not received. In the case of reissue also, we have built up a formula. Reissued shares into amount which was collected minus discount. In the case of securities premium collected, minus securities premium. Include the amount received the securities premium and then minus the securities premium. So this is the final conclusion what I am giving. Whatever the remaining sums are there. What are the remaining sums? Can you repeat with me? This one, what is this sum? 18. 16 completed. So 17, 18, 19 we have completed. 20, 20 and 21. Okay, now these are the problems pending. That's all. Okay, now these 4 sums are homework. If in case you are not getting any point, means you can come to me. Okay, now why I am giving the homework means you have to think on your own. Otherwise, it will not come. Okay, is there any difficult point means I will explain the class. Okay, now if you ask about 2021 means I will give, but I will not explain 17 and 18. Not at all. I am going to not explain what was 17 and 18. Exactly, I will give in the exam 17 and 18 question only. Out of 17 and 18, one question I will give, and MCQs they will ask. MCQs you will get out of and out of. Yes sir, no man. Gundu fellow. MCQs. MCQs out of you will get. If one person know the MCQs means all the persons will give those MCQs on. Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you for your time given to me. Literally the time is very precious from your point of view. Okay. Just a second. It is possible. I will show you. Okay. Thank you. I will discuss in next.